This is Jamie Drummond for Good Food Revolution. I am here at Malivoire Winery with none other than winemaker Shiraz Mottiar. How are you today, sir?
I'm wonderful.
Now, we have just been having a look at your new concrete fermenting tanks outside. Please tell us a little bit about those.
Well, it's twofold. We were in Beaujolais not that long ago, and trying to get to the heart of Gamay, where it originates, and be inspired. And every cellar we went to, we found concrete tanks as the vehicle for fermentation. Very little oak and virtually no stainless steel. And of course, the characters that we're seeing in Beaujolais were certainly a little different than what we are doing here in Ontario. Whether it's a function of the soil, being granite versus limestone. But I couldn't get the idea out of my head of making Gamay in a cement tank to understand more the fruit itself, the variety, and the differences between Niagara and Beaujolais. So we commissioned a local company right here in Niagara, Winona Concrete, to make these tanks, and we designed them. And the reason is we could buy these tanks from France or from California, but why not take the idea of making it local, using the material from right here in Niagara to be part of the tanks themselves. We have a few quarries just on top of the escarpment here that is taking the limestone out, and why not use that exact stone to be in our concrete tanks? So that's what we wanted to do, and because I think that's a really great idea of having grapes grown on the Niagara Escarpment being made in cement tanks of the Niagara Escarpment, and a really true expression of terroir, but of course to sort of see where Gamay can go in that sort of vessel.
So this, for the time being, is a pilot project, I guess. So you have three tanks up there?
We have 3 tanks, yeah. Of course, we need those tanks because Gamay is certainly a growth variety for us, and we need more fermenter space anyway. So rather than buy more stainless steel, this becomes both a project and a necessity. But we certainly have the opportunity to make more, and if this is a success, which I'm confident it will be, we'll have more.
And what do you think fermenting in such vessels will add to the wine?
Well, you're going to get, what I love is having fermentations happen on their own, not having to influence, not having to chill or, when the fermentation gets too warm or having to warm up. Because stainless steel, it's thinner and it can be influenced a lot more easily from other external things, whereas with a thick wall of the cement, the fermentation is controlled by itself, by the yeast and the fruit. So we get the fruit in, we pick it on a cool day, we're going to get the natural cold soak, and then the fermentation will slowly warm up, and the cement will retain that heat, and sort of will have this beautiful temperature curve where we get the beautiful kind of intense fruit extraction at the front end, and more of that soft richness develop at the later end of the fermentation when the fermentation is warmer. Of course, we're also looking for something from the concrete itself. Now, stainless steel is completely inert, whereas concrete is porous. There's going to be some sort of interaction with the wine and the concrete. There's oxygen that's going to be in there, so that's also going to help soften it. It's very calcareous. There might be some element of either an effect on acidity or an extraction of minerality. These are the unknowns that I'm looking forward to discovering.
Excellent. Well, thank you for introducing us to these wonderful concrete vessels, and we look forward to tasting many wines from them in the future.
Awesome.
Bye for now.
Bye.